What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lil Mackie Rov, aka Mito, man. How we doing today? I'm doing good. It's fucking cold up here in the Midwest, my boy. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know how many of y'all have to go through this right now. We having a damn blizzard outside in March, bro. We 5 days into March, and it's still snowing, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. Global warming is fucking real. All right, that shit. And it's funny because it's weird to say global warming is real, and yet I'm complaining about a blizzard. But you know what I mean. Climate change is real, bro. Because what the fuck? Because I promise you, when my birthday comes around in April, it's still gonna. Anyways, man. Like I just said, it's your boy Lil Mackie Rov. If you don't know who I am, I make reactionary content. I react to whatever I want. Like, it's usually just kind of video games or music at the moment, or anything pop culture, or anything anybody else wants me to react to. If I find interesting enough, I'll do it. Yeah, that's me, bro. That's kind of me. And today's gonna be no different. As I'm sitting here just kind of going through my YouTube, just kind of combing for things I find interesting that I could react to, and things like that. I came across this video by a channel named Maddie Balls. I'm not sure if I've reacted to them before. I think I have. But Maddie Balls here made a video a couple months ago. It's called Where Are One Hit Wonders Today? And I don't know about y'all. I definitely will sit here sometimes and like question and like remember certain songs, like the fucking what's the really famous one hit wonder that people always like? The one song that's like you didn't have to cut me off. I can't remember the lyrics, but you know what I mean. Like, I did that song. I've always wondered what happened to them, because he made that one song. It went crazy in like 2013 or 2014, one of them years, and then it was just he just fell off the face of the earth. And I've always wondered what happened to him, but I just never went out of my way to look for it, like look him up, or like the party rock niggas. The party rock is in the house tonight. Them niggas. What the fuck happened to them, bro? I'm hoping he talks about any of these people in this video. But yeah, so I saw this title and I was like, you know what? Shit. If I'm gonna watch it anyways, I'm gonna watch it with y'all and just yap. So, yeah, Maddie Balls, as always. I'm gonna put the original video in the link, I'm gonna put the link to the original video in the description below. So make sure y'all check the description, click on the video, come back over here, give Maddie Balls a view, a like, maybe a subscribe if you like his content. As far as I go, if you stick around, man, if you like this kind of reaction, consider leaving me a like and a subscribe, and leave me a comment. Tell me whatever you want, man. And if you don't like the video, leave me a dislike and tell me how much you don't like it. But anyways, man, without further ado, let's get right to it, man. Where are the one-hit wonders today? Let's see what's going on.
Wikipedia defines a...
And I always forget to do this. We're going to speed it up just a little bit, 1.25, and let's get it.
One-hit wonder as an entity that achieves mainstream popularity, often for only one piece of work, and becomes known among the general public solely for that momentary success. It can be really difficult to follow up on a hit record, which usually results in the artist falling off or pursuing another career. So today, we're going to be looking into 4 one-hit wonders and seeing where they're at today. Starting off with Designer. Super quick, I want to say I have a very loose criteria for these one-hit wonders. Most of these artists will have like 1, maybe 2 platinum songs, but then pretty much no other songs that went platinum or gold or anything like that. So sure, yeah, they could have a small fan base, but like the definition I provided earlier, the general music listener probably only knows that one song from them. They might not even know the artist's name. So with that in mind, let's continue.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good way to yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a pretty decent criteria, because yeah, I don't think one hit wonders is specifically just like a one song thing. It's just, yeah, exactly what he said. Like, you hear a couple songs, or they got famous, or like they had like a couple songs that got like really, really hot and whatever, and like that's what they got famous off of, but like that's it. After that, nobody knows what happened to them. I agree.
Now everyone always calls Designer.
So Designer, bro,
was huge. But to be fair, Timmy Turner was...
Bro, real quick, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep pausing, but like, are we surprised Designer didn't get no further than Panda and Timmy Turner, bro? Look, if you haven't seen the fucking my XXL video, my reacting to the worst XXL freshman cipher, had Designer on it, bro. Look, if you haven't seen that, go check out that video, come back over here. But if y'all have, bro, are we fucking surprised, bro? Like, are we really surprised? We watched that man for a solid 3-4 minutes repeat the same bar like 15 times and like he ended up somehow forgetting the bar midway through the freestyle, even though he was repeating the same shit multiple times. So I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm still so upset about that, bro. That was such a bullshit freestyle, bro. But are we surprised, man, that Panda and Timmy Turner are his only really big ones, bro? Because I can't think of any other good Designer songs, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Timmy Turner was fire, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Huge. I like that one, and it did go platinum, so I think he's a 2-hit wonder, if anything. Like I said, though, Panda was huge, and eventually it went 5 times platinum. In 2016, Designer was on top of the world, but nowadays, rumors have floated around that he had to register.
Designer must register as sex offender in indecent exposure case. Update September 16th. Contrary to previous reports, Designer will not have to register as a sex offender. The Brooklyn rapper's attorney Ryan Gary told People that both prosecutors and his defense attorneys have agreed that his misdemeanor conviction of obscenely and indecently exposed genitalia in a public space. Bro, what the fuck? What are you doing, bro? Why are you niggas just jorking your shit outside? What? Why do people do that? It doesn't warrant him to register as a sex offender. I will say it's a misdemeanor conviction, though. Okay, I mean, I guess, yeah, it would, but I don't know, bro. In my opinion, if you out here playing with your shit helicopter style in public, bro, I don't know, bro. I think automatically you should be a sex offender, even if it's a misdemeanor or a felony or whatever, bro. That's crazy, bro, because you have to go out of your way to, like, do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. It's very rare in my life. I feel like I've just seen somebody who just was outside completely booty butt naked, like, without choice. You know what I mean? Like, it's very rare I've ever seen people that are, like, naked and you're like, what the fuck happened to you? Like, why you got no clothes on? And they're just like, oh, this person stole my fucking clothes, or this happened, or they're just high or something. No, it's usually like the only ever time I hear of people being booty butt naked in public are people who like went out of their way to do it. Or I guess, yeah, it would be the fact that they're high as shit. But again, I think the majority for me in my life has just been people who have chosen to go outside booty butt naked. So I don't know. For me, I feel like it don't matter how you got outside booty butt naked. If you booty butt naked outside with the bushes, you should be a sex offender. That's me. You can shoot me. But anyways, since it was a federal misdemeanor, the sentencing judgment states that if the state of California or some other government entity requires that Mr. Selby, Designer, must register as a sex offender, then he must. Oh, so they chose to. So it's if they choose. So if a judge chooses for him to be an offender, he has to be. But like, it sounds like they're trying to be nice to him and not force him to do that. However, the parties in this case have come to a legal conclusion after significant research and consultation with lawyers in California that this misdemeanor conviction is not one that will cause Mr. Selby, Designer, to have to register as a sex offender. If some government agency in California disagrees with our analysis, then we will address the matter at that point in time. Oh, okay. So yeah, it just sounds like they're trying to like be easy with him and be like, you're not going to get on the list. But if someone else was like, hey, this nigga's being weird again, he needs to be on the list, they're going to be like, yeah, all right, bro. We tried. We tried, bro. You keep playing with yourself in public, you going to have to get on this list. You know what I mean? Okay. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Designer, the fall off has to be studied, bro.
As a defender due to an incident on a plane. Actually, there was a bit of misinformation there, but I'll explain it later. So
okay. I was about to say, okay.
Designer had been making music for a little bit and saw some buzz with his song Zombie Walk, but he first saw insane success after releasing his debut commercial single Panda. First released on SoundCloud, then shortly after uploaded to iTunes. This song, as I'm sure you all know, was a huge hit. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Designer had only released like a couple songs before putting out Panda, at least songs that we know of. But Panda was everywhere, and it was most notable for its unique sound and Designer's very energetic ad-libs. The song went #1, and Designer became the youngest artist to be at the top of the Billboard charts for 17 weeks. He quickly caught the attention of Kanye West and Pusha T, who had just taken over as president of Kanye's label Good Music. Designer was signed to Good Music in February of 2016 and was also featured on...
Let me show you how to block this.
God
ad.
damn
First,
it,
you're gonna
bro.
click on this video, and then you're gonna download Pi. It's an ad blocker.
I need the premium, bro.
And Kanye West.
But that's crazy. I didn't know. Wait, so Designer got signed by Kanye and he still fell off? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Yo, Kanye, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Huge album, The Life of Pablo, on two
Oh, that was a
different
good
songs,
album,
one
too.
of
I
which,
like that
Part
album.
2, was technically sampling Panda, but it really felt like a remix, hence the name Part 2. Anyways, Designer was blowing up, and he was blowing up quick. Keep in mind that at this time, Designer was only 19 years old, which was bound to cause some stress and maybe even hinder his decisions.
And it was like, damn, like everything is happening so fast. You feel me? Because I just put the record out probably like 4 weeks ago, and now I'm with Kanye. You feel me? And it was like, damn, like you feel me? So everything kind of was moving real quick. It was fun, but then it started to cause anxiety. You know what I mean? To a point that it was like certain times I didn't know how to move because I wasn't used to having security guards and shit like that. You know what I mean? I was like, you feel me? I'm just a kid walking down the block. You know what I mean? I'm rapping with my homies. Me and my homies are security.
I don't think I've ever actually heard Designer speak. Now that I've realized, has anybody else ever heard this man? This man is very articulate in his speak. You can very much understand him when he's normally talking. It's just weird to hear him like speak very well, and then you hear Panda or you hear that bullshit ass freestyle, and then you hear him fucking I got brothers in Atlanta. What is it been in the federal? You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. It's I've realized I've never heard this man speak normally. That's okay.
You know what I mean? For each other, you know what I mean? So it's like
He became a XXL freshman in 2016,
Garbage. Fuck you for that bullshit freestyle, bro.
performed at the BET Awards, featured on Good Music's compilation album, released his mixtape New English, and was even featured on Bill Nye's Netflix show. He also released the song Timmy Turner, which was his second huge song. However, after 2016, we wouldn't really hear much from Designer. Designer released a handful of songs in 2017.
What? How come when I was in school I never saw Designer and Bill Nye do some shit? Do you know how much more I would have paid attention in science class and do a fucking Bill Nye video if Designer just popped out talking about fucking panda, the pandas are global warming's gonna destroy the pandas, but depending on the panda, I don't know, like I can't rap, I clearly can't rap, but like if this nigga would have said some like, this nigga would have spit a bar about how global warming is like gonna affect the pandas and shit in the future, bro, and that's why we should care about it, I think I would have paid attention, is all I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I need him to tell me how, I forgot I was gonna go. There was a joke I had in my head. I totally forgot it. Let's just keep going.
17, but was seeing a steep decline in relevance. Meanwhile, in 2018, Kanye West was producing for and working with Good Music artists.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Kids See Ghosts. I think that was this album, right? Kids See Ghosts with Kanye and Cudi, I think. I'm pretty sure it was this album. Hold on.
And affiliates, helping them create.
Okay, he didn't say it, but I'm pretty sure that was Kids See Ghost or whatever album that was. I forgot the name of that because I know that's a Kanye and Cudi album. I'm pretty sure that wasn't good. I'm gonna say it. That wasn't very good. I didn't like it. Not at all. Not at all.
Some really good music. He did so with Pusha T, Tiana Taylor, and Kid Cudi, who wasn't signed at the time, but he had previously been signed. A few artists on the label, however, were neglected, one of which was Designer. Designer said he was going to release an album, and he even mentioned releasing 2 albums, but all that came out in 2018 was an EP called LOD, or Life of Designer. And I don't think it helps that Kanye's record label hasn't always had a good reputation. Despite all of the great artists and projects released under this label, it also has had many issues that are fairly public. Kanye himself even said, "Running a record label was the biggest mistake I ever made. I never asked to be a label owner. Sony offered it to me, and I took it. But I can't be there when people are calling me to the studio to hear some music or approve clothes for a video." And it's pretty obvious that Designer experienced the aftermath of this mistake. Following the release of his EP in 2018, the next
See, but then you can't hire somebody to do that shit for you. You know what I mean? You have like your own like, all right, I run the label, but this nigga's gonna be like, he's gonna be the nigga to approve shit for me. So like the clothes or like the music or like whatever it is, unless it's some big shit where I need to be notified and he'll tell me, everybody go through this guy first, leave me out of it. Why can't, I mean, I don't know, I feel like you would do that. I think that's what like most people do that own like businesses and shit. They kind of delegate their own, most owners I think that own a business, they really delegate their own responsibilities across like a bunch of different positions, and then when shit gets big enough, then they'll get involved. But usually all the unless it's like financial, they don't give a fuck how it's ran, just run it. You know what I mean? I can't see why Kanye couldn't do that, bro. Because, I mean, Designer, even though I was talking shit, he made 2 good songs. He has the capacity to make some bangers, bro. It just needs to be nurtured. But we're seeing the aftermath of an artist with potential, and that potential is not being nurtured. And it's damn, bro.
Next year, Designer had expressed his discontent with his label. First, he ranted about how Kanye and his label weren't doing anything for him, and even said Kanye was crazy.
Think he's the genius and everything.
Well, I mean, we know that. We fucking know that.
I've been doing shit by myself. To me, nigga, I brought good music back.
He then went on Twitter to say that he wanted to be released from his label. It was obvious that his label had been holding him back, and he hadn't released a single solo track in 2019. And judging by his output in recent years, that was because good music had put him on the back burner. Artists being shelved by their label is never a good thing, and Designer was clearly finding that out the hard way. Designer said in an interview that on multiple occasions he wanted to get into a room with Kanye to work on his music and get some pointers. He said the reason he signed to Kanye's label was to work with Kanye. It seemed like Designer just wanted a mentor in the game, as he was still pretty young at 22 years old. Regardless, after he requested to be taken off the label, he was released in late 2019. Also, another weird thing about this situation is that an album called Fuck Good was leaked on his SoundCloud, featuring 23 Designer songs with features from tons of popular artists. This led many people to thinking that this was the album that Good Music wouldn't let Designer release, so
Oh wait, let me
Fuck Good
see.
was leaked.
Who was on this? Most of the songs on the album have never been heard by fans and feature guest appearances from artists like French Montana, Party Next Door, Sway Lee, Quavo, Boogie with a Hoodie, The Dream, Jeremiah, Takeoff, King Lo, Swiss Beats, Jadakiss, Rich the Kid, I forgot. I've never learned how to say this nigga's name, and Yo Gotti. Yo, that's a pretty fire feature list, bro. Especially for when was it supposed to come out? Like 2018, 2019? That wasn't bad, bro. Yo, yeah, they did kind of fuck him, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Kanye low-key kind of snuffed Designer's potential, bro. That's crazy. I would have loved to hear that. That's kind of fuck, man. Fucking hell. But you know what? That's funny. It's, as we know, hindsight is 2020, bro. I'm not surprised, bro. That Kanye kind of fucked this shit up. And it's funny to hear Designer all them years ago be like, yo, this nigga crazy, bro. And nowadays, after seeing Kanye scandals with that one t-shirt he decided to release, we're like, you know what? The writing was on the wall.
Leaked on his SoundCloud, featuring 23
Man, that's
Designer
crazy
songs
though.
with
That's a
features from tons
fucking,
of
that's a
popular
crazy
artists. This led
feature
many people
list,
to
bro.
thinking that this was the album that Good Music wouldn't let Designer release, so he leaked it despite them. Whether or not that's true, Designer was clearly excited to be released from his label.
Anywhere, any second. This is the dream of every artist. This is the dream of every artist. Any second, any time, I get the bag out here, and I'm still touring, I'm still doing my thing. No label behind me right now.
In 2020, Designer did an interview with Everyday Struggle, further explaining his situation to DJ Academics. He had also told Vlad TV and others that he only left Good Music because of his issues with his dad going into a coma. But based on everything else he said in his output of music, I'm gonna assume that this was just an excuse to keep things on better terms with the label. After his separation from Good Music, Designer's output increased a ton, which made it obvious that Good Music was what was hurting his career. However, the damage had already been done. Since he was unable to release much music in the late 2010s, his streams and views.
Is she texting someone behind your
Fuck,
back?
dude. I'm
A
so,
single
bro.
Spokio search can help you
I'm gonna
find
keep
out who
bitching
she's
about it every
messaging.
time these ads come up, dude. I
Spokio
need
can also help you
premium.
Went
I
down
need
a
that
bunch.
premium
And
again.
of course, there are other factors that contributed to this, like mental health issues, family issues, and other things which heavily hurt him, not just musically. It's pretty clear how difficult his life was
Let me
getting
actually
around
speed
this
it up a
time,
little bit,
especially with
too.
his failing music career and his label issues. It got especially clear when he got arrested for exposing him.
Designer allegedly exposed himself on a plane. We'll check into a mental health. Oh, so that's what he did on a plane. Oh, well then, yeah, bro. How is he not? Oh, bro, because like what I said earlier was like, okay, it might be a little different, you know, if like, you know, someone's just like super high or something and they didn't realize that they were outside like booty butt naked. And it's like, okay, you can make that argument, I guess. But like, this man got on a plane full of like men, women, and children, bro, and was like, yo, I'm a jork my shit right here, right now. You couldn't even go to the bathroom? Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm ashamed of my actions that happened on that plane. Designer says Thursday in a statement, bro. Go to the bathroom, dog. What is your problem?
Himself on a plane. Apparently on a trip home from Tokyo, he exposed himself on a plane and was scolded by the flight attendant. He then made a post that said, "For the past few months I've not been okay, and I've been struggling to come to terms with what's going on. While overseas for a concert I performed at, I had to be admitted into a hospital. I was not thinking clearly. They gave me meds and I had to hop on a plane home. I'm ashamed of my actions that happened on that plane. I landed back to the States and am admitting myself in a facility to help me. I will be canceling all of my shows and my obligations until further notice. Mental health is real, guys. Please pray for me. If you're not feeling like yourself, please get help." Like I said earlier,
I
there
mean,
were false
okay,
reports
I
that he
guess
had
that's
to register
normal,
his suspended
yeah.
after this, but his attorney actually said that was
Well, I don't mean normal as in like what he did was normal, but I mean at least that's like a normal like reaction, I guess, if somebody like really is going through it mentally and they did some shit that they didn't even realize that they were doing. Yeah, I guess it's fair. At least he's getting himself help is my point, you know. But fucking Christ, bro. You just jork your shit right in the middle of the plane. That's crazy.
On the music side of things, though, probably his biggest success as of late was featuring on the song Sky City by Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign. He just had some vocals on the hook, but I'm sure he got some royalties, so that's good. I'm not sure if him and Ye patched things up because the song was worked on between 2018 and 2019, and all the label problems happened around that time too, so who knows. And aside from that, Designer has been releasing a ton of singles over the past few years, and all of them have floated around 100,000 plays on Spotify, which isn't too bad, but it's also not great. So I hope Designer's doing better these days as he's no longer with his label, and I hope he's getting the help he needs. And for better or for worse, while Designer is still making headlines these days, the creator of Somebody That I Used to Know completely ditched his music career. Well, kind of.
Yeah, see, I knew he was gonna bring up this guy. Is that his name? Goat Ye?
Somebody That I Used to Know. I'm sure you guys all remember that song, and it was even one of the most recommended songs on another video I did about one-hit wonders. But he intentionally did something that would sabotage his career after this song came out, which has many people wondering what happened to him. Well,
what happened?
got his start in music in the early 2000s, when he realized that he was able to produce songs on his computer and sample other songs. He was really big on sampling and utilized it a ton in his early music.
Look, my parents' record collection was the first one from which I really went through and pillaged and started sampling from. So yeah, there's been kind of a direct connection between the music they had at home, the music I listened to, and how it's found its way into my love of pop music that I, you know.
He put out a 4-track CD in 2001 and sent them to tons of radio stations and other people in the industry. Gotye really started growing when he got noticed by the Australian radio station Triple J, and they put some of his tracks on the radio station. This led to him getting a publishing deal, and he put out his first album, Boardface, in 2003. Slowly but surely, Gotye was growing as an artist. He had been doing some shows and touring around Australia with his band The Basics. Then in 2006, he released his album.
What a fucking... That's such a lame-ass name. What the fuck? Like, your name is Gotye, right? Which is already, like, a pretty fucking unique name. So I'm like, okay, what's the group's name? The Basics. Who the fuck? Bro, are you dead ass with me, bro? You named your shit The Basics, bro? I don't know, bro. Call me a hater. That shit was whack. That's a lame-ass name, bro.
Album like Drawing Blood, which
bro, his name was Gotye, bro. He could have named his band, like the Goats or some shit, or like Goat Yeezuses or something. I don't know, bro. I'm just talking shit. I don't know, bro. Like, that's such a boring name, bro. The Basics.
was fairly successful. Thanks to Triple J's support, he got a lot of attention on his project and was even voted as the best album of 2006 by Triple J listeners. This album allowed for him to get connections to his manager and sold over 70,000 copies.
Woo!
Was coming up,
Okay.
and over the next few years, he won multiple awards for his music in Australia and even won an award for Like Drawing Blood in the UK. But then things got a whole lot crazier for Gotye than just his Australian success, because he was about to release one of the biggest songs of the next decade. Thanks to his previous success, Gotye was able to afford to continue making music and also was allowed the luxury of releasing music internationally, something he hadn't really done much before. Most of his success had just been local, with some in Europe as well. However, he started working on his next album, Making Mirrors, and released a couple of singles. The first did fairly well, and the second one changed his life forever. The song Somebody That I Used to Know was released on July 5th of 2011. It started out debuting at 27 on the Australian Top 50 Singles chart and quickly began.
Sorry, I keep wanting to say something, but
and Lily Allen on Twitter, people with millions of followers. But what surprisingly worked out in his favor.
Check this out.
God damn it.
Show
Okay,
you
this is
how
where I'm
I
going to say
afforded this
something
car.
after this clip. But,
Okay, you
or
ready?
after this ad.
All right, $118 for car insurance.
For car
That's how
insurance?
much I was paying. Okay.
Favors with the music video.
But anyways, you know what I've always wondered with some of these artists that make like these really, really like crazy bangers and shit. I always wonder if like, if there's like a time or like during the time that they're making the music, I wonder if they like have that feeling that this is like some new shit. You know what I mean? Because like, I don't know, like I've always heard that like artists and thing and like artists and shit when they're in the studio and they're making music, and like especially like if they're like about to make like a fucking banger, sometimes they get that feeling that like, oh no, this is gonna be it. Like this is different. This one's really gonna change some shit. Like I saw that with what was the footage of? It was it was Jay-Z. It was Jay-Z. It was like old footage of Jay-Z in the studio. I forgot who he was in the studio with, but there's a clip of him. Him and somebody else. I mean, one of the producers or something. But they're listening to sorry, I zoned out. They're listening to the beat of Dirt Off His Shoulder. That they're listening to that. And like, but there's no, it's just the instrumental. Like Jay-Z hasn't even rapped on it. He's just like listening to it for the first time, like catching that feel. You know what I mean? And he's sitting there like, you know, with his fucking big ass fucking lips and shit, like, you know, but he's bumping his shit, right? And he's like, you know, like he's feeling it. And like, I always wonder if like during those times when they're about to make, and we all know, bro, like, get that dirt off your shoulder, you gotta get, bro. And that came out, that shit was so fucking hot, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I just wonder if artists like get that feeling. You know what I mean? Like if there's like a certain feeling when they know they stumbled on some gold. You know what I mean? And like, or like, there's also the clip of Travis Scott while he was making the Astro World album, and he was like, what was he making? Oh, he was making Sicko Mode. He was making his part of Sicko Mode, and when it was all done and he was listening to it back with the lyrics and shit, he was like fucking jumping and like jumping on the couch and shit, almost hitting the fucking ceiling. Like he was going crazy, and he was like, nah, this is it right here. This is it. Like, I wonder if, like, I don't know. I just wonder what that feeling feels like when you know you just struck gold and you got something in your hands that's about to change your fucking life. Like, I wonder if they know that, like, their life's gonna change with this shit, or if they just like release it and like this shit just happens to them and they're just like, whoa, I didn't expect it. You know what I mean?
Before this song was leaked.
I guess I've seen little spot fires around the world kind of start up. You know, I mean, the video leaked in Australia a week before it was meant to be released, and very quickly started, you know, getting a lot of YouTube views. And it's the first real hit single I've had in terms of commercial airplay in Australia and being a real like top 10 charting song. And then, you know, to see the same thing happen in Belgium and Holland, and then over Christmas in Germany, and now in North America, it could be heading the same way. It's kind of interesting.
I'm sure you guys know how big of a song this
See,
was.
it's
because
just
it
like
went
crazy. So in his case, it was leaked. So it was already leaked early on. Like I guess before it. How does that happen, by the way? Like, how do you say it was leaked, but like it could either only be released because it's in your computer, right? So like, how does this happen? Like, did you leak it? I don't know. I'm just curious, bro, because I hear artists say this shit all the time. Like, oh, my song got leaked, and it's like, yeah, but how? Like, how? Like, I don't know. I feel like the only way the shit could get leaked is if you leak it, or somebody in your camp decided to leak it. And at that point, it's like, bro, why even have them on your team if they're just gonna leak your shit? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit of a hater there, but it's okay. So his shit was leaked first, and then he caught it, and then he realized it blew up already, in the UK or some shit, and then he was like, okay, well, when I drop this shit in America, if it already blew up here, it's just really about to blow up there. Okay, so all right, so he already knew it was gonna be something.
When first released in the United States, it debuted at 91 on the Billboard Hot 100. People performed the song on things like American Idol, and it started catching some momentum. It hit #1 and stayed there for 8 weeks. It was the best-selling song of 2011, and it has since went 14 times platinum. It helped that this track was deemed by many as a super relatable breakup song. Like Unilad said, somebody that I used to know became one of the biggest and most recognizable hits of the 2010s. With the
It still
post-breakup
is,
anthem
dude.
resonating right around the world.
Such a
Even
banger.
Prince said he loved this song when it won a Grammy.
And the Grammy goes to... I love this song. Somebody that I used to know.
But for some reason, despite
Nice,
all of his success,
nice.
Gotye decided to leave it all behind. After releasing his album Making Mirrors in 2011, doing the usual newly famous person press run, like performing on Jimmy Kimmel, and things along those lines, Gotye sort of vanished. As things wound down in the following years, aside from doing a few performances, Gotye hadn't released any new music. And by 2014, he announced to fans that there would be no more new music. He said, there will be no more Gotye music. Wait, maybe there will be. I'm not entirely sure right now. There are many contingencies. Gotye even revealed in 2017 that he doesn't put ads on his songs. But he said, I'm not interested in selling my music. That's the reason I don't put ads on my YouTube channel. Which seems strange to people in today's climate, but that is a decision you can make. I'm like that with all my music. I generally...
Hey guys, did you know some
Bro,
drivers are ditching their car
come on,
insurance
man.
and they're
I know
doing
people
this
got to get
instead?
paid. But
never want
what
to sync
the
my music to product.
fuck,
He even said that he
bro?
lets student filmmakers use his music for free as well. And Gotye had made it very clear what his goal was in the music industry.
Do you have any worries about becoming identified with that song rather than your body of work?
On some level,
It becomes your Smells Like Teen Spirit.
yeah. Well, that's perhaps inevitable. I mean, I guess everybody, you know, has to have their biggest song. Most of my favorite songs that I've ever produced, the one that I think, I don't know, are in whatever peculiar way, are the best confluence of, you know, the experimentation I like, I don't know, a lyrical concept I'm really into, and maybe having made a production that I think is really great, that I'm really, I guess, the most proud of. They're often the songs that divide people the most. They're the ones people go, I don't get this at all. Like, what's he thinking? And I'm like, yeah, this is great. And, you know, people who really get it, they love it. And it's kind of for those people I would continue to make music, and for myself, rather than the people who go, oh, somebody that I used to know was his biggest thing. Yeah, he never matched that. Like, they're the cursory listeners, you know?
Right.
I mean, that sounds kind of, you know, dismissive, but I'm not saying everybody has to like all the other stuff I do,
Right,
but
right.
I'm not concerned if, you know, this is my biggest hit or whatever.
So why did he quit, and what does he do now? Well, there were various factors that likely played into it. For example, he repeatedly said he wasn't entirely proud of the fact that he was spreading a more negative message with his viral breakup song. There was also the issue of people only knowing him for the one song, which seemed to impact his performances. As one fan said on Reddit, my friend said when he performed at Coachella the year he blew up over this song, it was the first one he performed and then the crowd just left. The LA Times even said, with time left in the set,
Damn.
those who came for the 4 minutes of angsty heartbreak had gotten what they needed and started to file out. Gotye said, now that that's out of the way, let's get to the real music, or at least that's what I'm assuming he was going to say. These reasons, among others that I mentioned earlier, were probably why he decided to switch it up and ditch the Gotye project altogether. In 2014, he started his own indie label called Spirit Level. He also rejoined the band I mentioned earlier called The Basics. And over the years, they put out 13
So
albums
basic.
and have played over 2,500 shows. In 2021, they announced they were done touring, but they still planned on making and releasing music. So it honestly seems like Gotye had the most genuine and passionate approach to the music industry, more than most artists seem to have. He literally got his bag as Gotye, made some great music under that name, and then decided to work on a much more fulfilling project with some of his friends. So regardless, while Gotye may have been a one-hit wonder, Wally Backer had a very fulfilling and successful music career career, which is what matters at the end of the day. Wally's his real name, by the way, just so that doesn't completely confuse you. And while Goye went...
Okay, so he was just what you would consider like a true artist of the craft. He just didn't want to be tied to that one song that got so big. And I guess I could see that. I could understand that, because I guess like when you make something, I guess like as an artist, like when you make a song that surpasses you as an artist, surpasses the genre, it touches so many people and so many different walks of life that could relate to it, and it becomes your literal biggest song known like in your catalog. Yeah, I can see where it's kind of hard to like top that, you know, and because you could clearly see his like, it's not that he like fell out of love for music, it's just that he's an artist. He doesn't want to be tied to just the one fucking song that everybody, because bro, imagine that, bro. Like imagine you're at a festival like he was, you play the song, and of course I can now see why people, when they have really big songs that are super good, they save it for the very last song, because other than that, because I mean people are just, they're gonna wait for it, they get it, and then, you know, once they get it they leave. This kid played it first at a festival, and after he was done playing it, he was like, all right, now we're gonna get to some real music. Everybody fucking left. So it's like, imagine how fucked up that shit is, bro, to like, dude, that's fucked up, bro. Niggas don't care about you. They don't care about your music like that. They don't care about how you came up as, they don't care about nothing you got going on. Just play this, just play the song that we like. That's it. That's fucked up. I get that. I would say he is definitely, he seems like just somebody like one of the actual true artists in music, for sure. For him to do that, for him to not just coat ride on the tails of his one really big song. He was just like, no, I'm going back to my band. We just gonna make music that is good music. Listen to it if you want to. Don't listen to it if you don't want to. I don't care. I'm gonna make the music. I respect that. I like that. Okay, so that's probably like one of the best scenarios for these one-hit wonder guys to be in. I can only imagine what the next ones are gonna be at, because at least with him, unlike Designer, he didn't get fucked over out of making music. He still makes his own shit and now runs his own label, whereas Designer's just kind of fucked. So okay.
Went back to making music after his insane success. Sheck West decided to pursue an entirely different career. Sheck West is a rapper who took
Sheck West. Yo, I forgot about Sheck West. Holy fuck, dude, it's been forever, bro. I think the last time I heard anything from Sheck West was when he was doing wasn't he with Cactus Jack, right? He was signed to Cactus Jack, I'm pretty sure, or I'm pretty sure he was signed to Cactus Jack. He was signed to Travis Scott's label, I think. But whatever that song was, where it was like all the niggas from Cactus Jack. It was Travis. It was Don Toliver, Sheck West. It was like two other niggas in the song too, and they all had like some. It was, the music video was them all at like a fucking. It wasn't a junkyard, but like it looked, or no, it wasn't. No, it was a junkyard. It was the video where they were all at the junkyard and they all had like their fucking fire cool ass whips pulling up, and they were all dressed in black, just rapping. I forgot what that song's called. But yeah, that was a while ago though. That was a very, very old song. Bro, I completely forgot about Sheck West
singing it. And there was also that stupid TikTok
Mo
trend where
Bamba
people overfilled their cups of water with that song playing in the background. And to be fair to Sheck, he did have another platinum song, but it was a feature, so I'm not entirely going to count that. And many people still consider Sheck West a one-hit wonder. So let's check it out. Sheck West actually started out as a basketball player / model, which is when he saw the most success.
Oh, really?
Even modeled for Yeezy Season 3 at Madison Square Garden back in 2016. He was toying around with the idea of making music the whole time, but was much more successful in other areas. But Sheck's mom didn't like how he was moving around, especially with the modeling thing, so she sent him to Senegal.
My mom sent me to Africa because she didn't want me modeling and I wasn't going to school. I was like running the streets with my friends. Yeah, to Senegal.
She was like, you're not just going to be taking these cute little photos and hanging out with the weed smokers. We sending you back.
I wasn't even smoking crazy back then. Like I was just on some like just wild like.
So it really seemed like his mom was trying to straighten him out or something.
Eventually,
he came home and decided to commit to music. He started putting out some tracks and eventually created his song Mo Bamba back in June of
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since
Premium,
we stayed hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
I swear, bro, the lack of YouTube Premium is hitting right now, bro. This is crazy.
However, it didn't really blow up until late 2017 or early 2018. As Wikipedia describes it, it was a word-of-mouth sensation without record label or radio support. Eventually, the song blew up and even peaked at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. It even went 5 times platinum. Travis Scott caught wind of this song and wanted to sign him to Cactus Jack, but then Kanye intervened and said he wanted to sign him too. Sheck said, "My deal was about to be signed with Cactus Jack, and then Kanye heard Mo Bamba, and he was going crazy. He flew me out to LA overnight. I went in there with a butterfly effect hat on, and he's on the phone calling Trav like, I heard you're fucking with Sheck West. I'm fucking with Sheck West too. Let's do this shit together." And just like that, Sheck West had signed a joint record deal with Good Music and Cactus Jack.
Oh, so you signed them both? Really? You could do that?
Travis Scott's No Bystanders, Jack Boy's Gang Gang, which also went platinum.
That's the song. That's the song I was thinking of. The Gang, yeah, Gang Gang. That's the one I was thinking of. That song's fire. I like that. You could sign to 2 labels though at the same time. I didn't know that. Yo, that's funny, bro. That's funny. Travis and Kanye treated Sheck West like they were 2 divorced parents. They've been, all right, Kanye, this is your weekend with Sheck. You get him. Go make an album. But next week, bring his ass to my door Monday next week at fucking 2 p.m. Not 2:01, not 2:02, not 1:59, 2 o'clock. Bring me back my son Sheck next week. Like, that's funny as fuck. I didn't know you could do that.
Dreamville's Stick, and many more over the years. He was
Oh
also
yeah,
touring
that's
However,
also a
as time
good
went on,
song.
it
I
seemed
like that
Sheck
one.
was becoming more known for his features, if anything at all. His 2018 debut album Mudboy was fairly successful.
Mudboy.
It peaked at 17 on Billboard, and it went gold. Though to be fair, I think those stats were
Nice.
definitely carried a bit by Mo Bamba. However, despite his co-signs from some of the biggest artists in the game, it seemed like after all this, Sheck West just vanished. Like I said, apart from his occasional features, Sheck West really wasn't heard from too much. Right after Mudboy, he announced another album, but we never heard it. Many fans theorize he was mismanaged because both Cactus Jack and Good Music don't have a great reputation when it comes to managing their artists, like we saw with Designer earlier
That's
in the video.
true.
He later said in 2020 on Twitter, "We announced Hell to Paradise in 2018, a day after Mudboy. Don't give a fuck about what's happening or the outcome," which definitely makes me think there were some label issues. Then in 2019, he got hit with quite a few allegations. First, he was accused of not paying for a music video, and then was accused by his ex Justin Sky of abuse and SA. Then some of his former classmates accused him of abusing women in high school. Then another girl named India Love also accused him of the same thing. Nothing legally ever came of these accusations, but of course it hurt his image. Sheck obviously has.
Well, I mean, all allegations, of course, but I mean, fuck, you got multiple people saying the same thing about you, bro. Oof, yeah, that's gonna fuck you up a little bit, bro. Ooh, no.
Has denied all of these.
I wonder if that's what his mom was trying to straighten out. Damn. So okay, yeah, this nigga really do be kind of wilding. You don't really see it in his face, or maybe I'm bad at judging people, but I don't see the wild boy in him. I see him like chill, but I don't expect that out of him. That's crazy.
But he did get removed from an advertising campaign because of this. Then, of course, the pandemic hit in 2020, and that's what really solidified the slowing down of Sheck's career. However, something happened that opened up an opportunity for him. In 2020, he acted as if he was entering the NBA draft, but it was just promo for his song Ben Ballin'. However, after this happened, someone from the Paris Basketball League was interested in signing him. So, Sheck was able to live out his basketball dreams playing in Paris after signing. He said, "I didn't come here to sell my album or make it gimmicky. I came here with no chains on. I came here just to hoop. I didn't come here to bring the whole circus to fucking Paris basketball. I came here to hoop and play hard." Unfortunately, though, he only ended up playing 3 games for reasons I'm not sure of. But it's interesting, despite him being only 26 years old, he's been able to play professional basketball, have a very successful modeling career, and be a multi-platinum artist. And Sheck West also still releases music, just not too often. Most recently, he had a controversy where he accused Kanye of stealing his flow, cadence, beat, and tempo on the song Carnival, which may honestly have some merit, as artist-owned record labels have often been critiqued and accused of stealing ideas from their signees. On top of that, Sheck is credited as a writer on the song Carnival. Regardless, Sheck seems to be living out all his dreams, doing whatever he wants to do, and having a good time. But this next one-hit wonder is still trying to make the music career work out, even though it's been 8 years since his hit single. Rob Stone is a rapper that most—
Oh no, nigga, bro. If you've been doing this shit for almost a decade, bro, and you haven't made another hit since 8 years ago, pack that shit up, bro. Do something else. You either need to learn to produce or be a manager or do something outside of being a rapper, bro. That shit's not gonna work. Ooh, 8 years, bro? You haven't made a fucking banger for 8 years?
Most of us probably know from his hit single Chill Bill. I mean, it's hard to say his name, Rob Stone, without saying 2 damn phones right afterwards. But I've personally been wondering what happened to him after his 4 times platinum viral hit.
Oh, wait, was that his song? Really? Oh, Rob Stone, 2 dead phones, Babylons can't crack the code. Is that the song? Used to sip out styrofoam, but now we smoking swishers out. Was that? That's the song, right? The wee woo wee wee woo. I'm assuming that's it.
So let's check it out.
Yo, fuck, that's a good song too. And you haven't made a banger since? Oh, fuck, bro.
Be noticing a
Pack it
pattern
up.
right now, because Rob Stone is another artist who blew up off one of their first songs, which was Chill Bill. Originally, he released it in 2014 on SoundCloud. Then he put out a mixtape on SoundCloud, followed by a music video for Chill Bill. However, it was finally commercially released in June of 2016, debuting at 99 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Why is everybody still wasting their time trying
I'm not gonna say it again. You already know. Fucking. I promise
Actually
I'm getting
worked its way up to
premium
19. It also got remixed
ASAP.
with
Like
Drum,
when I get
Denzel
paid
Curry,
Friday.
Cousin Stiz. And as I'm sure you guys know, this song was everywhere. Like I said, it's hard to say his name without saying Two Damn Phones right after. Because of this song's success, he was
Rob
able to collaborate with
Stone,
people like
Two
Lil
Damn
Skies and Lil
Phones.
Yachty. He was performing at places like Coachella and opening for artists like Designer, which was a lot more impressive at the time this song went viral. But to be honest, after this song died down, so did the rest of his career. Like, he's one of the few one-hit wonders on here to hardly have any interviews or many other notable things apart from this one track. And what I believe had a big part in his fall-off was his beef with XXXTentacion and Ski Mask the Slump God. It all started in April of 2017 while Ski and Rob Stone were opening for Designer on his tour. It seems like Ski tried to go out and grab a mic, but instead Rob Stone started his set, so Ski just stayed on stage in frustration and was then escorted off the stage. X saw this video and got mad, saying, "Let them know whoever the fuck that is getting fucked in their mouth when I go on tour for putting their peasant hands on my brother." Rob Stone's
Yo, damn, bro. Yo, X was extra with his bullshit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That's such a wild fucking threat. What?
mad, saying, "Let them know whoever the fuck that is getting fucked in their mouth when I go on."
Let them know whoever that is getting fucked in their mouth.
Rob Stone's
That's a crazy. X just be doing extra shit, bro.
saw this and got mad, saying, "I'm not Drake. Don't come around here with that bullshit." Ski chimed in saying, "Is there a problem though? Because you see how your team tried me. We can tell the fans all the details."
But me and Ski Mask was talking to DM, like kind of squashing it, like you know what I mean.
You guys are tour mates at the end of the day.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like we both trying to
man.
do it. We're shopping it up. But X was over there still gassing it, like,
just adding the fuel.
yeah, you know, writing the check. You know what I mean. I told Ski Mask, like, you better tell him to pipe it down, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean. And then they both just decided to keep it going like that.
The next night on tour, Ski got jumped while he was on stage, fell off the stage, got back up, and then was chased by a big group of people. No one was really sure who jumped Ski, but it was likely they were affiliated.
That's
one way or
crazy.
another with Rob, or they were at least fans. Ski
Oh
then
wait,
said on Twitter,
didn't this nigga? He might mention this here too. I'm pretty sure this is the nigga that had X get fucking slumped on stage too in the middle of his performance, dude. Stiff arm and everything, fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck.
people against 4. I'm unbothered and unscathed. A couple of months later, X was
Yeah.
performing during his tour and got knocked out by a dude.
Boom! Look at him, dude. Arm stiff.
Security. Apparently, a bunch of people in the crowd started chanting for Rob Stone after this happened. X then tweeted, "Security set me up. I got sucker punched and knocked out. It is what it is. Next time, make sure you kill me so I can't talk shit." Rob Stone denied any involvement in an interview the day after, and X also commented on the situation.
I feel straight. At the end of the day, this is the life I live. Nigga finally caught me lacking, and it was about time. Bitch, I was, what, 5-0? Shit. About fucking time a nigga knocked me the fuck out. Anybody talking about it was that Pussy Boy artist. Just so you know, it was some gang niggas from San Diego, some affiliates that snuck in through the side, paid security off so they could come in, snuff me out, and thought they was gonna jump me, but we was too deep.
Regardless of who was right, I'm sure you guys all...
I swear, X just always be fighting niggas, bro. That's funny. He had a thing with Rob Stone. I'm pretty sure X had like a beef with fucking Migos too, where he got jumped by Offset and them niggas, bro. That's X just be doing shit, bro.
I don't know how like cult-like of a fan base X has, so you already know they had his back. And in my opinion, that's a big reason as to why Rob Stone fell off. People hated Rob Stone so much. And to this
I didn't
day,
think about
X
that.
and Ski fans troll him in his comments. On one of his latest songs, there are a bunch of comments like, "Buying views is crazy, show the real numbers. It's no coming back for Rob Stone, his career is over. Nah, Ski had every reason on G. This shit trash, X was better." Despite the hate though, apparently Rob and X patched things up. After X passed, Rob shared a phone call they had where X said, "I understand why things went the way it went. So I just wanted to let you know I don't got no smoke with you. We can make money together. Just give it time, we can link, we can talk." Rob said under the post, "I would never wish death upon another human being. We had our differences and battles in the field, but at the end of it all, X reached out to me like a man and we talked it out like men. I wasn't ever with posting this out, man, but I feel like the both of our supporters need to hear this for closure. Please let him rest peacefully." By this point though, it was too late, and fans had already made
yeah,
their
it's
minds
the
about
internet,
Rob Stone.
bro.
There was nothing else he really did that caused his fall off apart from not following it up with another hit and his beef with X. Nowadays, Rob Stone is still putting out music, albums, singles, the whole shebang, but most of his songs are struggling to crack even 100,000 plays. Like I said, X fans are still hating on him, which probably doesn't help, and it does seem a little unfair since they patched things up, so you guys should leave him alone. It's been 7 years, he's probably learned his lesson. Anyways, if there's anyone that you thought should have made this list, they're probably in my other video I did on One Hit Wonders. I wanted to make a follow-up because there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I was a Silento for sure.
So make sure to check that video out that's on screen right now. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Please leave a like, subscribe if you really enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah, man, that was good, man. I'm gonna like that. I think I've definitely seen his videos. I don't think I've reacted to one yet, but I've seen him before. Yeah, bro, fuck, man, that was fun. That was pretty fun, dude. I will say, so Designer was just kind of sad because it's like I feel like Designer story isn't like a unique thing. I mean, other than the jorking your shit on the plane, you know what I mean? But like, I feel like Designer shit isn't like that unique. I think a lot of artists kind of get shelved and pushed to the side, especially when they're part of a label that's owned by another artist that isn't like fully retired or gone yet. You know what I mean? Which is just sad, bro, because like, even though yes, don't get me wrong, am I bitching and moaning about the fucking stupid ass XXL freestyle he did? Yes, because it's fucking bad. But I can't acknowledge he's good at making a banger. He's good at making a song that's just nice to listen to. You know what I'm saying? We had Panda and we had Timmy Turner. Both of those were fucking fantastic songs, which both of those actually had remixes that other artists both songs had other artists that remixed them to make their own music, and that helped blow them up and shit like that. Like Jordan Lucas, Jordan Lucas is one of my favorite artists. I've listened to him since a very long time, bro. Like 2012 type shit. But Jordan Lucas, like he was very known for doing remixes of like really popular music, and but doing his own rhymes in it, which made him really popular. And obviously, aside from the Ross Capaccioni, the Capaccioni story, I forgot how you say his name, but that one song also blew him up. But another song that blew him up was his Designer remix to the original Designer song. It was really, really good. And so, like, I don't know, for me, if you have a song that other people are using to remix and make their own music out of, I think for me that's a sign that you have potential to make really good fucking music, you know? So that's why I feel bad for Designer, because I think he had a lot of potential to make really good music. The other guy, Goye, the dude that made Somebody That I Used to Know, that one was pretty good. I'm actually really happy for him. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm happy that he didn't just fall off the face of the earth, that he's at least still doing music. That at least shows he's a good artist. So I can fuck with that. And then what was the last one again right here? Oh, Rob Stone. Yeah, Rob Stone, bro. Honestly, I don't care. I really don't give a shit if he's successful or not. I'm probably gonna listen to some of his music because I totally forgot he made that one song, the Chill Bill. But yeah, bro, I think he also just got hit with a stroke of bad luck when it came to who he decided to beef with, which was at the time two of like generational idols, bro, of artists that you decided to beef with, which is Ski Mask and X. And now that X is passed, oh, bro, yeah, I don't know, Rob. I think you're fucked, bro. Like, you gotta change your name or something, bro. I don't think X fans are so rabid and so loyal and cult-like for this man that even fucking, like, what are we at now? 2025? That man died in 2018. So we're like, yeah, about like 7 years later. Yeah, about 7-8 years later, bro. Even now, 7-8 years later, bro, you try going to like to a fucking XXXTentacion Reddit board and tell them how shit his music is, and watch how quick these motherfuckers, still people my age, people older than me, people a little younger than me that listened to him before he passed, they will come and defend him, bro. They will defend him like no tomorrow. They'll defend him like he's Jesus Christ himself, bro. Like, yeah, Rob just kind of fucked himself with who he decided to beef with. So, but yeah, man, that's this video. That's where the One Hit Wonders today by Matty Balls. Like I said, I'm always gonna put the original video link in the description below. So make sure y'all hit that description. Click on this video or click on the original video. Come back over here, give him a like, give him a subscribe, leave him a comment telling him how fucking fire his video is. I'm actually gonna subscribe to him too. Actually, I don't know why I'm not subscribed yet. Make sure y'all come back over here, show him some love. And as far as I go, man, if y'all like the content, leave me a like, consider subscribing. If you don't like it, leave a dislike, and leave a comment telling me why you don't like it or whatever. And if you like it, leave a comment telling me why you do like it. But anyways, that's been me, Lil Mackey Rob. I've been yapping enough. I'll see y'all later, man. Peace out.